Hey, Smokestack fans, Johnny C from New Jersey. We're here in my generator room. This video is really for Leon. Leon's a member, a longtime member of the stack, for those that don't know, which of course we all know. 83 years old and going strong. However, he mentioned that he's having an arthritis problem, I believe, in his knee. And his generator room is about 120 feet away from his house. He's up north. In the winter, it's going to be a bear to get to his generator to start it up if need be. So what I did, I homebrewed a remote wireless start device. I have one here, as you can see down the bottom, and I sent one to Leon the other day. It should probably be arriving at his house today. Anyway, I need to do a video on how to connect this thing. That's that. To the generator. That's that. And using the remote to start and stop the generator. Okay, so I took some pictures and I was going to do some write-ups. However, I lost the pictures on my camera, so I figured a video would be a little easier. Anyway, I'll follow up with pictures too. So let's get started. All right, whenever you're working on your generator, I would advise that, at least in this case, disconnect the battery, because we're going to be in the control box. And if you short anything out, you could either have a firework display, or the machine, the generator may start up. Who knows what's going to happen. So let's do this. Let's disconnect the battery. All right, so we don't have any problems. There we go. Look how easy that was. Now, no matter what we do, this set is not going to create a firework display or start up or whatever. All right, now what I need to do is show you exactly what I sent Leon. I sent him a box very similar to this guy right here. Okay, it has a cable. My cable is probably only like about 5-6 feet long. Leon's cable is probably about 10, maybe 15. Who knows? It could be 20. Because he's probably got to place his box as close to the shed as possible, the outside of the shed, who knows what. And I also have a connector. Okay, very simple. Okay, it comes apart. It's a pain in the ass though, but it comes apart. So if we need to extend Leon's cable, we could do so. All right, but anyway, if I pull this apart, okay, right here at the connector, I could take the box, bring it in, and do whatever. The other part of the cable, this side, actually goes into the control box. Okay, there's different ways you could bring it to the control box. You could use the mouse door at the bottom of the control box. Mice really prefer it. In my case, I had a little rubber grommet here, and I routed it into my control box that way. Nice and easy. Okay, one thing I'll mention, whatever way you decide to route your cable, make sure it's not going to end up on your exhaust or in any situation where there's going to be some sharp bends, sharp metal, whatever. Okay, so just be aware of that, because if the cable does get cut, you know, you might have a problem. Although it probably won't be too bad, because this cable is fused, which you'll see in a minute when I open up the control box. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the phone, or I'm recording on my phone. I'm going to drop the phone for a moment. I'm going to unscrew the little screws over here to hold my control box cover. Okay, and we'll get back to you. By the way, Leon, he does not have this type of control box per se. This is my regulator. Got a YD in. He don't have that, so actually it'll be more simpler for him. All right, give me a minute. I'll be back. Okay. Okay, we got the top of the control box off right now. I laid it on the side. This contains the regulator and all that. Leon don't have that type of setup, so no big deal. Anyway, I just want to show you my routing of the cable. As I mentioned before, I'm coming into my control box in the back. I got a rubber grommet. Okay. The other way to come in is through the mouse door. Okay, down in the corner, you'll see that big round thing. All right, most likely yours is going to be a square cutout. I ended up welding a plate, you know, and all that other stuff, and there's only enough room for the wires. No mice will get in there. But anyway, there's enough room to route another cable or two, and you're going to have more room if you didn't modify yours. But anyway, bring the cable up into the box. Okay, this gray cable, by the way, as you can see, coming in. Okay, I route it around. I leave slack, okay, just in case if you know, you tug the cable from the outside, it's not going to stress anything on the inside. I also put like a zip tie, real simple, so it's not going to pull out. And what I want to do is bring this cable around, again, away from anything that might cause problems. And I'm bringing it to my remote terminal block right here. All right, I believe, Leon, you know what that is. You'll see it's marked B. It's actually B plus 1, 2, and 3. Let's see if we can see the plus on the other side. Yes, we can. There we go. Very important we use this terminal block right here, not the one down below or whatever else you may have in your JB. This JB probably has more wires than Leon's because I got some extra circuitry for overcrank and all that stuff. But anyway, the cable itself, okay, this guy right here, actually only has 1, 2, 3, 4 leads. That's it. Okay, this is all you need to hook up, the 4 leads. This red cable right here, the end, it has a spade connector, and it has a fuse. Okay, right here. Okay, yours is exactly the same thing. The fuse is already in the holder when you receive it. It's a 1.5 amp fuse. I gave you an extra one too. That has to go to the B plus. Okay, very important. B plus. There you go. You see it down there? All right, it's hard to see. Okay, just loosen the screw, slip it on. Okay, tighten it up. Red goes to B plus. Okay, terminal 1. Okay, is the black wire. Let's see if we see a 1 over here somewheres. 1, 1, 1, 1. Where is it? Okay, it's hiding down here somewheres. Okay, there we go, we can see it. So black must go to 1, okay, terminal 1. Same thing, just loosen the screw and slip it on, okay. This is your positive 12 volts DC, and this is your ground, okay. The black wire is your ground. By the way, what's this fuse doing here? If for some reason this cable should cut, short out, whatever, anywheres from this terminal block all the way around, all the way to the box itself, if anything should short to 12 volts to ground, the fuse will blow. Okay, so you don't have to worry about anything. All right, so we got the black wire from the cable going to terminal 1. Terminal 2, let's see if we can see the 2. Looking for the identifier. There we go, we see it down there. 2, the green wire goes to terminal 2. Same thing, just loosen the screw. You don't need to take the screw out and slip it on, okay? Green wire to 2. Okay, lastly, the white wire goes to terminal 3. We can see 3 very easily here. Same thing, just loosen the screw, slip it on. That's all you need to do to wire this box up, okay? This is the hardest part. Probably actually the hardest part is routing the cable into the box. But anyway, so once again, red goes to B plus, black goes to 1. Green goes to 2, and white goes to 3. That's it, okay? If for some reason you don't have enough room on this side of the box, you could always just double up on the opposite side. But the color sequence is very, very important. One thing I want to point out, on the remote, okay, you're getting 2 remote fobs like this, all right? The way I designed it is that the left button starts the genset and the right button stops the genset. If for some reason your buttons are backwards, in other words, left stops and right starts, in order to correct that problem, all you need to do is to switch the terminals right here with these wires. Okay, so that means green will go to 3, white will go to 2. Okay, that's all you need to do. So once again, if the remote fob, key fob, does not start with the left button and stop with the right button, and it's just the opposite, okay, left button stops, right button starts, just very simply just switch these. Okay, so that would be green to 3, white to 2. But for all purposes, try it this way. It should work. It works on mine, but we'll see. That's all you would need to do. Once you got these wires secured, and again, route everything away so it's not going to rub against anything, especially anything sharp. Okay, you're set to close the top of your control box. Just a side note, this cable is shielded, okay? It has a metal foil and also a bare wire too. Okay, what I've done is strip back a little bit of the sheeting here, and I tied the wire to ground. You don't really need to do that, but I did it for 2 reasons. One, it sort of acts as a holder of the wire, and 2, it will actually shield the wire if from any, I guess, RF or anything else like that. But I really didn't experience any problems whatsoever without this wire being grounded. If you want to do this, you just have to strip a little bit of the gray sheathing away, and then you'll have exposure to that wire. It's up to you, but not needed. So once again, I want to emphasize the color sequence here. Red goes to B+, black goes to 1, green goes to 2, white goes to 3. Have slack in the cable. Put a zip tie. I didn't include a zip tie in the package, sorry about that. Or something that, you know, if you pull this wire, it's not going to pull through your grommet or through the bottom, whatever. I'll leave that up to you, okay? Once done, we're ready to put the control box cover back on, which I'm going to do right now. So give me a few moments and I'll be back. Alright, we got our control box cover back in place, secured down with the screws front and back, and we got our remote keyless box, wireless box right here. Raise it up a little bit. Leon, yours is pretty much identical. I know I got 4 little nuts exposed here, you got 2. That's just a terminal strip. It only takes 2 to hold it in. But anyway, yours is basically exactly the same and exactly the same functionality. Before I connect the battery, remember we disconnected it. I want to ensure that my cable is not pinched or routed through any areas that is going to be a problem as far as sharp edges and whatnot. Right now this is only temporary right here, but it is secure and safe. It's away from the exhaust, away from any moving parts. Later on I'm going to take this box, I'm going to put it up there, because between there is open air, 50, 60 feet, whatever, to my house. I'll get better connectivity, I guess, through the wireless up there than rather down on the floor. But for demonstration purposes, we got the box right here. Alright, so once again, I'm ensuring that my cable is routed correctly. I will be starting this generator, so one thing very, very important. Okay, now you can see that this thing is exhausted inside instead of outside. This I'm using for demo purposes only, but this is extremely dangerous. Carbon monoxide poisoning could kill. Alright, I think we all know that. So I got this big door open over here. See that? Car door, big. And also got a back door here as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just open this up, get a little bit of fresh air. Alright, put that like that. Very, very important, Leon. We don't want you to die from carbon monoxide poisoning. Alright, so we got everything all set. Okay, we're going to connect the battery, which is very simple. Alright, do that. I know I'm not tightening the battery on the post. Believe it or not, I never do. It's fine the way it is. I make sure that everything's safe and secure. My gasoline is away from the exhaust, which it isn't, but good enough for right now. Everything is wired up, and the way that this box operates is that if this little pilot light is off, okay, the box is not going to run. Okay, let me just show you the remotes. Okay, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned or not, you're going to get 2 key fobs right here, and basically the way it works, and again the box is off, if I press the left button, it should turn the generator on. Right button would shut it down, but it's not doing anything. You have a little light up there, you see that? Boom, boom, boom. However, if I turn the box on, okay, it's a single toggle, you'll see that light on. That will be on all the time, but if you have a battery tender on your genset, which you do, Leon, same with me, not right now though, you don't have any problem. It's a very small, I believe, LED pilot light, doesn't draw anything, but right now the box is active. Okay, we'll demonstrate that in a minute. One thing I want to point out, Leon, is that this box and that wiring will not bypass the regular start controls over here. All right, so they're still active. I can still start the genset by hitting these buttons. Did I say bypass? It probably does bypass, but it does not shut these down from not being operational. They work in conjunction, I guess you could say. Anyway, let's give this thing a demo. Okay, so I'm going to take my remote. Now I'm very close to the genset, but I could be supposedly up to 100 feet away. And Leon, I know you're about 120 feet away, so it might be a little bit of a challenge. That's why I gave you a long wire, and we might have to extend that. Okay, but we'll get into that when that happens. Here's my remote. Once again, I got 2 buttons, left and the right. The left button, if I press it, you'll see the light go on over here, and hopefully the generator will start up. Let's give it a shot. probably can't hear me, so I'm going to go in the other room. This generator, I cannot see from the inside, and also I cannot hear it as well. So what I did, I just rigged up a very simple light that I put in my window, the drop light, so that I could see it from the house. And my, you can see out yonder over there, that's the bathroom, my bathroom up there on the second floor. And that's where I'll be activating and deactivating the generator. But when I see the drop light on, I know that the set is generating power. Alright, so as you can see right now, the generator started up wirelessly. If I want to shut it down, I'm going to use the right hand button, okay, on the remote. Let's do it. Alright, and I hold the button down. These are momentary buttons. I'm holding down the button until the generator stops, okay? And if I was inside and I could not hear the generator, I'm looking at my little light over there, okay? It's off. So if I'm in the house, can't see the generator, can't hear the generator, I'm up there on the second floor. If I could focus in up there, obviously that's quite a distance away. I'm looking at this light right here, okay? The drop light. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start this again, okay? I'm going to press the left button. I'm going to hold down the button until when I see that light fully illuminated. Here we go. Boom. All right, she's running. That's the easiest way I could tell that this generator is running. Yeah, I got all kinds of monitoring devices. I could go online and this and that, but from the window, very simple. Take the key fob, left button, hold it until when I see the light fully illuminated, and we're in business. To shut it down, I'm going to take the right button and press it. I'm going to hold it until the light is fully off, okay? It's almost off. There we go. Boom, job done. That's simple. Okay, as I mentioned before, this box does not, how do you want to say, affect the toggling on the set itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to demo just to show you. Here we are. This is basically the same as yours with some additional stuff right here. Don't worry about this button. That's to switch between natural gas and gasoline and whatnot. Okay, here's my start. Okay. Boom, like that. Shut it down. Hold it down. All right. So you can clearly see that this box right here will not affect the regular start and stop on the toggle on the control box. Okay, so once again, just to show you. Boom. Let's shut it down remotely. It's that simple. Okay, so what do I need to do to complete this out? Take this box, okay, and find a place somewhere where there's the least amount of insulation in the walls. These walls, by the way, do have rock wool in them and all that other good stuff. You saw originally this box was on the floor. I had no problem operating this remotely with the box on the floor from my window way up there. But just to make sure I got a good strong signal, I'm going to take that box. I got enough cabling. I'm going to put it up there. Up there is basically just T111, so what do you got, about 3/4 inch of plywood? That's about it between the box itself and my window that you saw previously a few moments ago, and I should have no problem. Okay, so Leon, if you have any problems connecting the box, please get back to us. I'm going to provide pictures, the whole 9 yards on the forum. So hopefully this will help. Please ask any questions if you have any. That's about it. So Johnny C from New Jersey. Take care. Bye. I thought I was going to conclude this video a moment ago, but I had to do one more thing. Okay, I got to do this. Okay, right now I'm in the shitter room over here inside my house, nice and warm. It's freezing outside. Okay, it's December, and I got to do this. Okay, so once again, my generator room is right there. Okay, my fingers point to where the JB is on the other side of the wall. I'm going to focus in on the window over here. Okay, I won't be able to hear the generator from the bathroom over here, but I want to start it remotely. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to look for that light. When it's fully illuminated, I know the set is running. Let's do it. All right, let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. Okay, the light is lit, the generator is running. Now I do have this set up as a portable. Okay, so you see the black, you see the black lines right there. Those are going to my house. I got the interlock down in the basement. Okay, so in the event of a power failure, all I would need to do is do what you just saw. Go down into the basement, flip the interlock, and I'd be in business. Okay, let's shut her down because it's too cold to go outside and do it. Okay, at the set, I'm going to press the right button, and I'm going to hold it down till when the light goes fully out. Done. As simple as that. That is it, Leon. I hope that the distance between your generator room and your house works out well for you. If not, like I said, we could extend the line if need be. You could always route the line outside, okay? And we could just weatherproof the box, no big deal, in Tupperware. The whole idea is that you won't have to go out there in the wintertime in the snow. I've seen pictures where you had quite a bit of snow up north over there. And you know, keep safe in your own home while during power outages you have full control of your genset. All right, that is it. Johnny C from New Jersey. Take care. Bye.